Yo, yo, what's happening? So I want to talk about a phrase called megalomania or megalomaniac. Basically, just someone who's obsessed with power and control over others, which is the opposite of how you want to live your life. So, there's a phrase that I've heard over and over that if you don't have control over yourself, then you're going to want to control others and you're going to want to control everything around you, which will literally drive you mad and it'll make you a freaking psychopath. So that's why it's really important to have control over yourself. But first you have to know yourself. You have to know, I've talked about this over and over. You have to know what makes you tick, what makes you mad, what are the circumstances that create the emotions that go through you. So what is the outside circumstance that makes a certain energy go in motion through you? If you look at, the power structure of everything, it's just a bunch of rich megalomaniacs. They never learned to have control over themselves. They've always been obsessed with physical things, and most of these people grew up in families where their parents were the same way in that power structure. And now we're literally to the point where we're in it's like megalomania times 1,000,000. Because now these people, money it's not a thing for them anymore. It's all about control. The currency of the powers that be is control. It's not money. Not anymore. It used to be. Now they use money to control others, but they don't care about money at all. So when you see stuff happening and people will say oh, they'll never do another lockdown again because they'll lose too much money. They don't care about money. They care about control. They are megalomaniacs. And the more you start to have control over yourself and you get to know yourself, you'll see how you tried to control others before you got to know yourself. But don't be hard on yourself, because it's a natural thing in this physical reality where you have to work to create currency, to eat, to clothe yourself, to put a roof over your head, just to live. So, on this prison planet, they create these things on purpose. They're all traps. Everything's a trap to keep you here. They want you obsessed with this physical reality. They want you to be in love with it, afraid to die, so that you'll do anything to not let that happen. So that is the most important thing to you. Not what's going to happen after you're gone, that you don't even care about that anymore. So, that's one of the biggest problems, and that's why it's so important to know yourself, because we have a population of probably 90-something% of people who don't know themselves. And knowing yourselves isn't I know this is my favorite TV show and I like the color blue, and those are all bullshit physical things. I'm talking about energies that are inside of you. you know, these doctors and these psychiatrists and stuff put these terms onto things, these, you know, these mental disorders. And all they are is just ramifications of not knowing yourself, spiraling out of control. So I just wanted to pop in real quick and talk about that because I saw something on it again. I already knew what it was, but I was reading something about megalomania, and it put the words with it put the definition with the phrase. So take time out to go, you know, that's why it's important to go out into nature, you know, by yourself, and to clear your mind. And because when you're not thinking, your higher self will talk to you. It'll provide for you. So it's a beautiful day. I've been feeling positive energy all day. It's great. So I hope everybody's doing well, and peace.